Okay, this is my completed book. It's called This City, and I've designed the front cover from an old book. I bought a book from the op shop and I just gutted it and put masking tape over the top of it and coloured these in with some watercoloured pencils, and then I cut out this lettering and I'll just bring it up to the camera so you can see it. So it kind of sits off the page. You can't really see it. Oh, yeah, you get a bit of a shot there. It sits off the page, and I did the three colours to represent the three characters. I also used tin foil for this outline of the city here. There's nothing on the back cover. So I'll just go through the book quickly. I used a map of Melbourne for this end paper to seal the book in place, and I just photocopied some pages and actually sewed them in place and then stuck them down using the end paper. So it's actually formed quite a solid construction. It took me quite a while to do this though, so I don't know how practical it would be for the kids. I guess if you were doing it as a major project, or if you had a kid that was really interested, it'd be good. Anyway, so the book is called This City. It's in three parts. James, which is a character based on me, who goes to university and kind of has a very mediocre day. And towards the end of his day, he goes out for dinner to his girlfriend's mum's place. And as they're driving back from dinner, James discovers a man lying face flat on the pavement and yells out to try and catch his attention. And they dial, James and his girlfriend dial 000 in a hurry at the end of the chapter, and we're just left hanging there. The next character is called Patrick, and Patrick is an ambulance driver who's fairly unhappy with his life in Melbourne. He's very busy, and he barely has a moment for himself, and he's considering leaving the city and his job. And Patrick's day ends as well pulling up to the scene of a man lying face flat on the pavement, and we're left hanging there basically. The last character is called Felix, and Felix is a homeless man. He wakes up in a park, in the park that he camps in regularly, and he wanders about the city for most of the day. And he kind of has an interesting day in that his moods kind of fluctuate. He's quite happy in the morning and when the sun's out, but when the sun sets, he starts to get quite depressed. And as Felix is walking back to his camp in the park in the evening, he collapses on the ground and lies on the pavement motionless. So that's the end of the story, and it's been designed to obviously allow a bit of scope for what happens next in your own head. It's not something that I guess follows the normal pattern of a conventional story in that it ties off with a happy ending, and I did that intentionally, I guess, just to try and challenge students and people that read the book. So yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks for listening.